I'm Cathy Wurzer. We are live at the WDSE WRPT Media Lounge here at the Catalyst Content Conference, that's easier for me to say, in Duluth. And joined by two more filmmakers, and I've been meeting so many amazing content creators today, yesterday and today and throughout the course of the festival. Tiffany Jackman's with us and Howard Bowler, and The System is your project.
Yes.
I want to show people a little bit of video, but first a thumbnail sketch.
Sure. From me or from Tiffany?
Both. Go ahead,
Tiffany,
tag
why
team
don't
it.
you go?
So the system is about what happens when the drug war hits the suburbs and a group of teenagers decide to fight back.
And I want to have people see this.
Yes.
So do roll that video.
Hey. Settle down. What the f? Ooh.
I may have a space opening up, you know what I'm saying?
You want to drug test our students?
Look, I don't give where we go, just how high we go.
The super, Board of Ed, the parents, we all want this.
Damn it, Daniel. You told me you weren't gonna smoke anymore.
America's public enemy #1 is drug abuse.
What's that smell? They need you to get out of the car.
I don't want these people that we're serving viewing us as the enemy. Do you know how this looks?
We didn't do nothing.
Chill, Carlos.
So I need you to be straight with me. You acted professionally?
It was a righteous collar, boss. You have my word.
Why are you so steamed up?
Those little father complaining. Go on, tell her.
I know my rights!
Wow, where'd you come up with this idea?
Well, the idea was sprung from personal experience. My kids had been arrested for marijuana. They didn't have any marijuana on them, but they were in a party, and a bunch of kids had gotten all ticketed for it. And when I started to research the subject, why did they get ticketed? What's the deal with marijuana? I began to uncover a larger story, and that's the basis of the show.
What's been the reaction so far? Now, I know you're going to screen tomorrow, is that correct, here at the
Yes.
Catalyst Content Festival?
Yes.
But has it been screened elsewhere in the country? What's the reaction?
It hasn't been screened elsewhere in the country.
This is its world premiere
This
then?
is its world premiere.
Oh.
Thank you guys for premiering it for us.
Absolutely.
So it hasn't been screened elsewhere in the country, but through private screenings, everybody loves it. Everybody resonates with it. But you can resonate with it for all levels, whether you are a teenager or if you have kids, or you've had any type of run-ins with the law. And everybody has had, a reaction to it.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think the reaction is as strong as you're getting from those private screenings?
That's a good question. I think it's because what we're talking about is just under the hood of a conversation about drugs and America. And kids know this conversation, and it's a very different one from what parents are having.
Isn't that always the case,
Yeah.
in a sense,
Yes.
between
Absolutely.
generations? So you're here at Catalyst Content Festival. What are you hoping, who do you hope sees this once it's screened? Who are the right people that you want to put this in front of, if that makes sense?
Yeah, well, what we're trying to do is we're just trying to find the right partner, someone who believes in what we're trying to do with the story and wants to take it to the next level. That could be anybody here.
Have you been making connections so far?
Yeah, we've met a couple of people, and really it's about the right chemistry, the right partnership. And we have interest. There's people that see it, that talk about it, and understand what we're trying to do.
So are you hoping for, obviously, as much wide distribution as possible? A filmmaker recently here at Catalyst said that the first thing you have to really think about is distribution before you even start shooting a frame of video. But is that true?
No.
Okay.
No, you have to think about the story. That's number one. And we spent a lot of time on that.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
And it's intensive.
Yeah.
Yes, it's intensive. There's a lot of passion behind it. We're not trying to make it just about this one thing. It's a whole bigger story that goes all the way back to Nixon and its implications till today.
This is an issue that is coming up before various state legislatures
Yeah.
Yes.
as well. Where do you think this is going to fall?
Well, let me ask you one question. Do you know about drug scheduling? Are you familiar with that?
Yes, as a
Yeah.
journalist, yes. Mhm.
Yes, and that's what I didn't know about. And when I found out that marijuana was a Schedule I drug, that's when I realized that there was something going on that's much larger than it's being talked about.
Right. And that's why I think lawmakers are going to look at this.
Yeah, there's something wrong there. you know, and I think it's impacting a lot of kids because of that, and it was designed that way, and that's at the heart of the show.
Right. And for something to be a Schedule 1, it needs to be the most dangerous, the most deadly thing out there. But last I checked, I don't think anybody died from marijuana, but people die from cigarettes and alcohol every year, and that's not on the list at all.
You often hear marijuana being the, quote, gateway drug.
Yeah.
Right.
That leads potentially to other things.
Yeah, that's false. We know it to be false, but it's very easy to make that really a gateway drug would be, I don't know, like steroids or something like that. You know, prescription drugs are really gateway drugs. Marijuana is really a gateway, but it's a gateway off of drugs, and that's the thing that's not really being discussed. It's starting to get more discussed now, but because people are more comfortable with the topic. But for many years, they tied it to a gateway drug out of reasons that are explored in the series.
So, and you mentioned series. So,
Yes.
As you think about this, because clearly you're both passionate about this, and I'm sensing you want to make some change, obviously. Mm-hmm. So, as a series, do you want this as a feature? How does this look to you in the future? I mean, have you thought about that?
Yeah, so we have the pilot already shot, and
Correct.
that's what's airing here, but we have the first season already written, and we also have a Bible for 5 seasons. So.
Okay, so clearly you've got this pretty much scripted out, and you've got this, you're just looking for the right partner.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's right.
So what do you think of the Catalyst Content Festival so far? Have you ever been to Duluth?
This is my first time in Minnesota and my first time in Duluth, and I love it. Everybody here is so nice. I think that the term Minnesota nice, like it's true. Like the construction workers, everybody's been like, hey, can we help you get somewhere? Can we give you directions? When we were waiting for our shuttle back to our hotel last night, there were these people having a birthday party at a bar, and we were just waiting on the corner, and they said, come in, have some drinks while you wait for your shuttle. We had no idea who these people were.
It's perfect, right?
And
It's so like, Duluth. So
Duluth. We don't get that very often in New York.
Yeah.
So,
probably not.
Yeah.
Thank you. I wish you all the very best on this. I'm sure you're going to be since you have the world premiere here.
Yes.
I'm so glad will you have a discussion after this?
Yes.
So,
well, Sundays we're having on Sunday is the Q&A.
Great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
And we're really looking forward to that.
And but also that as a filmmaker, getting that real-time feedback too will be
Absolutely.
absolutely invaluable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
So we're screening tomorrow at 4:15 at Fitkers, and then on Sunday we're screening at 12:30, and that's when we have our Q&A.
Fantastic. Tiffany and Howard, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Tiffany Jackman and Howard Bowler, and it's The System. So I hope that you'll also go online. You have a website as well, yes?
Yes, thesystem.net.
Thesystem.net. All right, there's more to come, of course, here from the WDSC WRPT Media Lounge at the Catalyst Content Festival. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.